The disappearance of MH370 on March the 8th, 2014 is one of the greatest mysteries of modern time, and we still are yet to find the aircraft. It departed Kuala Lumpur Airport en route to Beijing just after midnight on March the 8th, 2014, with 239 souls aboard. The aircraft was initially tracked by civilian radar using ADS-B transmissions from the aircraft, and we do know from those transmissions that the aircraft tracked northeast, as you can see in the map, the magenta line towards the Vietnamese airspace. But at Agari it signed off, waypoint Agari, and then the ADS-B was turned off and another system called ACARS was turned off. The aircraft went effectively black, and it then turned very sharply to the west and south towards Penang, and then around underneath Penang into the Andaman Sea before turning south. While the aircraft for civilian radar was not visible, it was tracked by Inmarsat satellite, which pinged it on the hour because it had not heard from the aircraft, and that gave us a location on the hour of where the aircraft was. On this map here you can see the arc where the aircraft is known to be, and also the search areas. There was a large international search team in the image there, and these are the different areas that were searched. Overlaid on that is the current. You can see the West Australian current going north across to Africa, and that is where all the debris has been found. Now, some people say there's no debris. Well, there's plenty of debris, but that debris was spread not only by the current, but also by storms that hit the West Australian coast, as can be seen from these images taken by NASA and other satellites during the period of the initial search over the first 6 weeks. The first piece of debris to be found was a flaperon on Reunion Island in July of 2015. How do we know it's from MH370? Well, most aircraft parts have a coding on them, tells you when it was made, who it was made by, so that's very important in tracking faults in aircraft. Enter Blaine Gibson, the US wreck hunter, who found a number of pieces of debris himself, but also inspired others in these areas like Madagascar, Reunion Island, the African coast, to look for debris, and he found plenty, and his colleagues found plenty. Here, for instance, is a piece found on the Cape Town beach, covered in barnacles. Clean it up, looks like Rolls-Royce, and that's what it is. It's the emblem of the engine you can see there, denoting a Rolls-Royce engine. That's the debris trail, as you can see, all of it in Africa, and here's a spreadsheet showing all the pieces of debris that were found. Enter Richard Godfrey, UK aerospace engineer living in Germany. He has perfected a technology that existed called weak signal propagation reporter. Essentially, ham radio operators send signals around the world. When those signals are intercepted by an aircraft, it disturbs the signal, and they've been recorded in an international database since 2008. He has been able to recreate the flight path, and this report he did, 230 pages, has been peer reviewed. It was done over 4 years. And here's the new location, 1,560 kilometres west of Perth. This area you can see in the top left, Whisper, WSPR in the light blue. That's just outside the previous areas that were searched. Ocean Infinity, who searched in 2018, have now offered the Malaysians a new no find, no fee deal, which the Malaysians are now considering. Anthony Loke, the Transport Minister, says the new evidence is credible, and there's a very high expectation that a search will start late 2024, early 2025. These Armada ships are based in Singapore and are all ready to go. So let's hope for closure that the Malaysians do agree to the deal and a search can resume to find MH370. I'm Jeffrey Thomas, on air.